Guys, so I'm going to be doing a knuckleball free kick tutorial. Use this in matches with your mates at the park. It just looks sick as anything. So it's a good one to use. Quite hard though. First step, you sort of need a goodish pair of boots. So Pumas, Evo Powers, Evo Speeds, good for it. Nice sort of touch on it. Yeah. Adidas, preferably not these, but they are still Adidas. Good make, good sort of nice feel, nice touch on the ball. Very sort of old school. These aren't mine, they're my brother's. Shouldn't be using them. These are ancient. So Mercurial's probably the best for it. Very sort of smooth and very very comfy, very light, easy to do it with. Tiempo's still, yeah, pretty easy to do it with, pretty good. Nice touch again, touch boot. And the ones I'm going to be using today are my Hypervenoms. They're very, very good for them. All the bumps, good touch for them. And that's the first step. Step 2, the ball. The ball doesn't particularly matter, but the sort of balls that makes it pretty hard to use. Sort of balls like these, quite hard, not very nice. Sadly, you do use these quite a lot of matches, but yeah, when you use these in matches, don't really try and do the knuckle. Just try and do it, try and just do a curler with this one, sort of one. It's not very nice. But the best sort of balls for the knuckle, my favourite one's the Bazooka or the Jabulani, but my Jabulani has just gone missing somewhere in the garden. And this ball, don't make it too hard, make it sort of quite soft, don't make it too soft, I'll just go all weird. See, mine's battered out, but still works perfect. So yeah, preferably the newer sort of Nike, Adidas, Umbro, Puma ball is going to work better. Even sort of the old Nike balls, 2011, 2012, they're still going to work well. Good feeling. Remember, you got to have not too hard and not too soft. That's a big thing in knuckleball. Step 3 is going to be the run-up. So my run-up, preferably, is going to be around 4-5 steps back, and usually one to the left, because if you go too far, your foot's going to sort of curve round a bit more, or if you go sort of more straight on, it's harder to curve it. You're sort of going to hit it straight on how you need to. Alright. 4. Where does the ball have to be? The ball, referee tells you to put it like there for a free kick. You're allowed to move it slightly. Just put it on a more high point. And when you put it on a more high point, put it on a low point, it's going to sort of roll over a bit, and it won't like go up as easily. Have it on a high point. It's got nowhere really. There's nowhere above it which will hit. So if it's here, it's just gonna like that. Whereas if it's higher, nice and good. Alright, so step 5. Whereabouts on your foot do you hit the ball? For my knuckle, I sort of hit the ball around here. And you need to have your foot, when you do it, you need to have your tippy toes right down when you do it. And you need to hit it, and you can't really just move your foot like that. You just need to keep it straight and like that. And, well, that's really when you need to hit it on your foot. 6, where do you hit it on the ball? On the ball, you're going to hit it, of course, on the high spot. You're going to hit it just below the sort of the middle. And if you hit it too high, it's going to create too much topspin. Just completely roll over. Too low, it's just going to go flying. right in the middle, so it won't make as much sort of movement on it. You hit it just below the middle, it's going to do it's just perfect. Just the way it's made. Alright, so step 7, the follow through. Follow through is the hardest thing in the knuckleball, and probably the most important. So, of course, you're going to have it on a high bump, and you are going to need, when you hit the ball, you're going to need to push it up when you hit it in that perfect sweet spot just there, and you're going to need to sort of push it up a bit like that. No to the side, that's just going to curl like that. Whereas if you hit it up, it's going to create more topspin, and when you hit it, don't really follow through on it. Don't really sort of go straight with it like that. Just sort of, when you hit it, so you're going to do all the run up, shoulders over the... Remember, shoulders have to be the same width as your feet. And when you plant your foot around there, around half a ruler, on your tippy toes, and then when you hit it, you have to push it up, like that. And when you do it, you can't just follow through straight through it, because then that's not really going to create the dead ball about it. Whereas if you hit it like that, you just stop. And it will help if you hit it like that, and then you can sort of do that sort of thing, not go forward, go sort of just like that, and then stop and just go sideways. It's going to help create the dead ball, which is going to help the knuckle. Right, so it's time for some examples. Oh my god!